Toronto RAPTORS. Manning the middle at 7 feet tall, number 19, Jakob Handler. At point guard, standing 6'2", number 5, Emmanuel Quickly. The other guard, at 6'6", number 9, R.J. Barrett. At forward, 6'9", wearing number 43, Pascal Siakam. At 6'8" forward, number 4, Scotty Barnes.
Hi everyone, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. A moment now to check out who's leading in the All-Star voting.
And a lot of fans and players interested to see how this thing all turns out.
Well, you look at Vucevic, he's gotten his share of votes, but there are still a lot of players in front of him.
And it's just been tough in the East this year. Kevin, so many guys are having huge seasons. Even getting near the top 10 is impressive.
A great All-Star weekend it'll be. We'll keep you updated as we get closer. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. We'll see DeRozan and Williams playing it forward. Ball and Levine are the guard set. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Raptors, big men in the 4 for him. It's Siakam and Pirtle. Emmanuel quickly out there with R.J. Barrett. And it's Barnes in at the 3, the small forward. Williams a screen on Barrett. Here's Levine. And Pirtle pulls it down. Hey, Steve, looking at Zach Levine now. Still a very impressive score.
He's just so consistent, Kevin. Capable of connecting from anywhere on the floor. He's really put in the work to be a lights-out scorer.
Now here's Barnes after R.J. Barrett's miss. Clock at 4. Barnes can't get it to go. And here are the Bulls now. Passes it to DeRozan. Williams a screen on Barrett. DeRozan passes to Williams. And the slam by Williams.
Sharing the wealth out there. DeRozan getting another guy a shot.
Quickly against Ball. And Barrett slams it in.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Barnes against DeRozan. Shoots over Pirtle. DeRozan gets the bucket.
So smooth from these in-between areas. DeRozan, gotta love his tenacity.
Pass to Siakam. He dishes it to Barrett. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Pirtle with a screen on Levine. Barrett the pass to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Pirtle is just a brick wall. Then you have to try and roll with him to the basket. Good luck.
Bulls are gone. 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Barnes against DeRozan. Over Siakam. DeRozan's shot is off.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Down low. Here's Ball. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Pretty tall for his position. It's nice to see Ball use his height to create second chance opportunities.
Barnes passes to Barrett. Now here is Pirtle. Now quickly. 17 points in his last outing. Siakam. And the layup falls. We know the Western Conference dominated the NBA, Smitty, for years, but now it feels like the East is finally caught back up.
The conference imbalance was a problem, Kevin. We had 8 seeds in the West that would have been a top 3 seed in the East, but now you can actually argue that the East is better than the West. This is why Levine's a fan favorite, plays with an exciting, flashy style.
Siakam, a screen on Ball. Quickly the pass to Siakam. Back to quickly. Inside. Wants to get it to Barnes and does. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Now here's Ball. This game he had 13. Williams a screen on quickly. And Pirtle pulls it down. The Raptors have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Hey, Steve, the Bulls haven't been to the finals since 1998, Michael Jordan's last season in Chicago.
Kevin, hard to believe, but that tells you how difficult it is to get to the finals. Also, just how important a generational player like MJ can be.
At the tip, it's good on the putback. Pirtle's got his second basket of the night.
Hung around, waited for his moment. Jakob Pirtle in the right place at the right time.
Williams a screen on Barrett. Outside Levine. Williams kicks to Ball. 5 to shoot. The kick out to Williams. Levine for 3. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Levine's got 5 now.
They're getting him shots in his spots. That's understanding your personnel.
Siakam deciding where to go with it. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Bulls on top. They're up by 1. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
You know, I think they're going to be happy with how they played here early on.
They've got to be satisfied so far. They look cohesive to begin this game.
And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. They trail by 1. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Schroeder and Trent are the guards. There's Boucher out there with Barnes. And it's Young in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. Here's Boucher, hands it from downtown.
So much versatility out of Boucher, showing the fast hands on that shot.
And for NBA champion Chris Boucher, Steve, his story is one of perseverance.
Yes, it is, Kevin. Homeless in Montreal, Chris Boucher dropped out of high school at 16 to get a job, and that's when he started playing organized basketball. He kept grinding, and the rest is history.
And White slams it in.
You're not going to win a foot race against Kobe White. He's a blur in the open floor.
Trent against Levine. Takes the 13-footer. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Young sets a screen for Schroeder. From downtown. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. And so here is Chicago. Levine passes to Drummond. The dish to White. Shoots over Schroeder. White, good. White's got the lead up to 2 now for the Bulls.
Love what Drummond did on that play. Kept his eyes up, and he was being unselfish.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Barnes, right side. Now the pass to Boucher. Just 4 to shoot. This one for 3. Drills it from outside. Boucher's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Raptors.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Now here's Levine. Coming off a solid outing against Cleveland. The ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
R.J. Barrett's checked in for the Raptors. Quickly comes in for Gary Trent. Here's Levine in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Great use of the mid-range. Levine going old school.
And one outstanding things the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
Now, here's Ball. Following the miss by Scotty Barnes. Knocked loose. Young with the steal. Quickly finds Barnes. Young, a screen on Williams. Here's Barnes. Loses his grip and misses the dunk. The Bulls with the lead. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Bulls lean in on their veteran core. Zach LaVine said, you just got to be consistent every day and have championship habits. Each and every day, you've got to have a goal in mind and get to that mindset of, we're building for something. We've all sacrificed a little bit for the greater good. Kevin?
And that's what we're talking about. That's what it takes. David, thanks. So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors.
Here comes the Raptors YYZ, which means we need you to get loud right now.
Checked in for the Raptors. Pascal Siakam comes in for Barnes. And Chicago also making a switch. Caruso's checked in. .141 left to play in the first half. Williams against Siakam. That's tipped. Now here's Caruso. He's guarded closely. Pass to Vucevic. Outside, ball. Outside, DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Vucevic. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. DeRozan's got 3 assists now in this one. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for Toronto. This is it to Vucevic. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got his 4th rebound in this one. Williams up on top. Covered by Siakam. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Bulls shooting their first free throw of the evening. And Williams no good on that one. Well, GA, for the Bulls, it's been a struggle to find consistency the past few seasons.
It's been a one step forward, one step back kind of situation. That they don't need to set their sights on a title yet. They just have to establish that winning culture.
DeRozan against Siakam. Outside, ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And so it's Chicago, heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Nick, what changed as the first half continued?
We toughened up a little bit. They were getting a lot of easy points, a lot of points around the paint, around the basket, and we just started playing more aggressive, playing hard on defensive end, and that got us going offensively too. So we just got to keep doing that, play hard, and should be fine.
Keeping the paint tight is key. Thanks very much, Nick. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
And welcome to halftime. With the All-Star festivities around the corner, here are the favorites to take part in the dunk contest.
I appreciate how much effort these guys have put into this. Every year is harder to come up with something new.
And then you have the execution. It can take months to perfect a dunk. And now let's focus on our game. A strong first half for the Chicago Bulls.
Well, it's their style of play, their pace, so they feel comfortable running through their offense until they get a good look.
And it's a joy to watch when everything's clicking. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at Zach LaVine. He's really been playing well.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Raptors trail by 7. So the Bulls 5 right now. Star pair of LaVine and DeRozan are your wingmen. Vucevic is the pivot. Williams is in the other post spot. And it's Ball in at the point.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
They get it again. Williams. And Pirtle sends it back.
Jakob Pirtle saying, not in my house.
Pass to Barrett. Stolen by Levine. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. These days, the ball is in Pascal Siakam's hands. He says it means everything. Being on the ball just gives you a better rhythm. I don't think it's hard. It's just something you grow into. I have those images in my head of where I want to get to. Now, defenses often look to double, and he said, if I played me, I would do that too. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. And here is Barnes after the three-pointer from Zach LaVine. Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
The youngster, Scotty Barnes, has great vision.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Ray talking about Jakob Pirtle. It doesn't seem like he gets enough credit for his defense.
I don't think he does. I mean, he's an excellent rim protector and rebounder, and a big man who just takes pride in defending.
Now here's Levine. 10 points for him. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Vucevic. And good that time. Vucevic has got the lead up to 10 now for the Bulls.
This is where Vuce is the most lethal because he's got an arsenal of moves to choose from inside.
And the Raptors call time here.
Check out numbers for Barrett. How last month turned out for him. He's putting up about 17 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he is such a huge part of what this team does on offense.
Yes, night in and night out, he's their go-to option. He accepts that responsibility and thrives at it.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. 8 playoff appearances, Steve, in the last 10 years. Just seems like a matter of time before the Raptors catch fire again.
You know, Kevin, every team is 1 or 2 acquisitions away. They may just get one of these guys and spark a deep playoff run. Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
There's the pass to Levine. Vucevic setting the pick for Levine. And the Bulls, another 3.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Barnes looking around quickly, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them, a spark that turned things around.
Here's Vucevic after the Raptors pick up 2. Kicks the ball. Just 5 on the clock. Vucevic is screen on quickly. Here's Ball. Takes it inside. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds in the game. Barrett the pass to Siakam. Quickly against Vucevic. Back to Quickly. Fires from 14, and there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Good eyes. Pirtle scanning the floor, making a great pass.
Bulls leading by 7. And it's Ball penetrating, and the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Toronto. And Chicago also making a switch. Caruso's checked in. Pass to Pirtle. Here's Schroeder. And Ball with the block.
When you mix Ball's length with his timing, the result is a quality defensive play.
And you watch the way DeRozan gets his. He really pounds that mid-range area.
Reason why, GA, his strong ball handling skills gets him into the lane. He also has the vertical to shoot over pretty much anyone, and he is comfortable with his back to the basket.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
A jack-of-all-trades type of player, DeMar DeRozan embraces his role as a leader on this team.
Some changes for Toronto. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. McDaniels comes in for Barrett. And Trent subbed in for Quickly. The Bulls also changing it up. Andre Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Kobe White comes in for Levine. And it's Carter in for Lonzo Ball. If we look at the Raptors, Smitty, it has not been easy replicating the success they had back in 2019.
Yeah, Toronto's had a bit of a roller coaster ride since then. They've had some good seasons, but the consistency hasn't been there for them.
Now here's Schroeder. No scoring in this one.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
Here's DeRozan. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Siakam. To the wing right side. McDaniels kicks it over to Schroeder. White against Trent. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Good work by Gary Trent Jr. to get in tight and draw the foul. He's at his best when he's assertive.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Gary Trent Jr. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Solid from the line. Trent Jr. an all-around score.
And the Raptors with some changes. Chris Boucher's checked in for Siakam. And it's Scotty Barnes in for McDaniels. And so he hits both.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
DeRozan against Boucher. DeRozan's shot is off.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
And here's Barnes for 3. No good, shot missing. And so it's Chicago heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. And we'll be back with you shortly. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Trent and Barnes share the wing. It's Boucher out there with Young. And it's Schroeder in a point. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. For 3, Levine cranes the three-pointer. Levine's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Bulls. Raptors trail by 10. Schroeder, right side. Here's Boucher. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got his 3rd assist on the night. Pass to Caruso. Outside, Levine. Back to Caruso. Pocket 6. The 3. Toronto grabs the miss.
Great perimeter D. Gave a good shooter absolutely no room to operate.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his first.
Hey, Steve, when we look at Scotty Barnes, what excites you about his play?
I think for me, Kevin, it's just him improving. He can pretty much do everything well already. He's still got so much time to keep growing.
And the first one drops.
The confidence of Scotty Barnes' game is pretty inspiring. Even against savvy veteran opponents, he believes in his own abilities, and he gets it done.
Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Thaddeus Young. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Chicago. Ball comes in for White. And good on the second, so he makes them both. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Ball surveying the defense. Drummond with a screen on Schroeder. Levine wide open from beyond the arc and then some. Levine's got 12 points here in the second half.
Look at these numbers from Zach LaVine, wearing all kinds of different hats so far.
Knocked away. Barnes against Caruso. Poeltl with a screen on Caruso. Barnes finds Poeltl. Fast break, Chicago. Ball with a wide open look. And the Bulls another 3. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
And here is Barnes following Lonzo Ball's 3. Here's Boucher, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Boucher's got 5 points now this quarter. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
It's time for your doorstep crew. Come on, everyone. Give it up for the man. Fans, we need you to get loud right now for your North Side Crew.
Some changes for Toronto. Siakam is checked in for Chris Boucher. Barrett comes in for Gary Trent. And quickly in for Dennis Schroeder. Chicago also making some changes. Vucevic checked in for Andre Drummond. Williams comes in for Torrey Craig. And DeMar DeRozan subbed in for Alex Caruso. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. Now, he heaped praise on the defense. He said, the pressure's great. I love it. Keep making them make mistakes, guys. It's working. He thinks they're on the right track here. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Now here's Levine. Williams dishes to Levine. Shoots from the corner. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Levine's got 21 in the game. Greg, you've heard people say it's a make-or-miss league. Does that hold true?
It seems so, right? Shooting percentages correlate more with winning than possession stats like turnovers or offensive rebounds. It's clear shot making has never been more valuable, but the ability to disrupt rhythm still plays a big role.
Patrick Williams. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Toronto, Pascal Siakam. One shot.
And Siakam, no good on that one.
2 minutes
From a role player to an elite talent, Pascal Siakam continues to impress with his all-around game.
.157 left in the game. And so Siakam will bring it up for Toronto. 9-point game. Yep, it counts.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
And another turnover here by Chicago. Toronto's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. And no good. Good D by Williams. Ball against quickly. DeRozan with a screen for Ball. Kick out to Levine. Shot clock at 6. Williams a screen on Barrett. Levine way outside. He is rebounded by Barrett. Raptors trail by 7. Siakam outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his
That one on DeRozan.
He's gotten sharp at using his body to draw contact and getting to the line. Pascal takes advantage of reckless defense.
Pascal Siakam. 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that trims the lead to 6. Siakam hits them both.
And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
Now, here's Ball. Pass to DeRozan. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Count it. And the Bulls lead by 7.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
And the Raptors call time here. They're behind by 7. 44 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
It's time for your Northside Crew.
44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Wing shot on the way. It drops. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Scotty Barnes being big time in big time moments.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And it's DeRozan with the ball for Chicago. And that's an intentional foul.
Scotty Barnes. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Chicago. DeMar DeRozan. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
Good job. Want to keep fueling that lead. Make your free throws.
Williams with the block.
That's what they want from Patrick. Active, aggressive, in-your-face defense.
23 seconds left in the fourth. And an intentional foul right there.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Chicago. Lonzo Ball. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6.
An unselfish young guard. Lonzo Ball takes pride, in my opinion, of success of others. Probably why his teammates love playing with him.
So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. And the Raptors call time here. They trail by 7. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Time to get ready. Here is Raptors YYZ.
Here's Barrett. And here's Barnes for three. And Vucevic pulls it down. Ball with it. So the Bulls win it. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And now, let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Zach. Some big baskets for you down the stretch. What's it like when you have the ball in your hands in those moments?
Oh, it was great. I'm not scared to take or miss any shot, and I'll go down there swinging every time.
Well, you connected at the right time tonight, man. Congrats. Back to you.
All right, DA, thanks again. And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. Now, let's check out our New Balance player of the game, Zach LaVine.